So I'm going to go through the main functions of the product now. The three things that would need to be changed by the user are the UVC lighting strips, the sediment filter and the activated carbon filter. And there are two other main points of interaction which I'll show you afterwards. To remove the UVC lighting strip, the user needs to unclip the lever, remove the second lever and prise them apart. You can see that that breaks the O-ring seal on the UVC cap, which is here. That can then be pulled out of the body. The user can then replace it, put it back in. There will be electrical contact points on this part of the moulding which will touch this top moulding, and the levers are snaps back into position. The same thing happens on the sediment filter, so I'll show you that now. The lever is unclipped, prized apart, cap's taken out and the sediment filter is removed. The sediment filter will then be replaced, a new one put in, positioned to make sure it goes into the groove on the underside, and then this face will be compressing to ensure that no water is bypassing the filter. So that's pushed down, and then these levers are used to force it shut for the final movement. The activated carbon filter is unscrewed from the main unit. The way that works is this would be mounted on a wall. The user can remove the crank, which is held in place by magnets. The crank would then come up and lock onto the bottom moulding and be used to break the seal. From there the user can then unscrew the activated carbon filter all the way, and that's the thread that's holding it on. That's a tank fitting. The O-ring on the inside of the adapter is sealing against this face, and I'll place it back on now. And this would all be done against the wall. There are other videos showing this. Once this is almost all the way tight, the crank can then be used to tighten the last bit. And then placed under, back into the bottom moulding. Next main interaction point is when the user is installing the products on the wall. So the user can undo these two cam mechanisms, and that will allow the pipe to be pulled in and out. This pipe is what is making contact with the wall, and the reason they can move independently is so that the angle can be set against the wall, as a lot of van and boats have weirdly shaped walls. When the desired angle is achieved, the cams can be locked off, and this stops the pipe from moving at all. The last major interaction point for the product is the test strip colour sensor. So the user will be supplied with these test strips, which they will put under the shower head to read the quality of the water. The colours on these strips will change, and to eliminate user error, the user will place this into the top moulding where there are RGB colour sensors that will take a reading of the different 5 strips and inform the user whether the product is still safe to use or not.